I'm Eric Finman, and I am one of the youngest Bitcoin millionaires in the world. I was able to amass about 400 plus Bitcoins. So I was 18 years old when I made my first $1 million.
How'd it feel?
It felt pretty great. Did towards some Lamborghinis. There's a dealership in Newport Beach that takes Bitcoin for Lamborghinis.
Eric, thanks for coming to my Bitcoin mine. I'm new to this whole cryptocurrency world, but as far as I understand it, with enough computers, you can really strike it rich.
Yeah, quite the operation you have here.
As soon as we dig up these Bitcoins, I should be the first hypothetical zillionaire.
That's not how any of this works.
We ain't found shit.
Shut up, old miner. I'm not paying you moonshine to run your toothless mouth. Get your head on deeper into the mine. I think those machines are hot down there. Eric!
Daniel?
First question, those glasses are unique. Are a lot of people wearing those now?
Just me, I'm unique.
Where'd you get those?
I got them in London.
You're an international traveler?
International traveler.
How old are you?
19.
How many countries have you been to?
It's too many to count.
For what reasons?
I don't know. Business, travel, you know, life of a Bitcoin millionaire.
Where do you live?
New York.
New York City?
Yep. No, Buffalo.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding, New York City.
Don't shit on Buffalo. And Buffalo's horrible. Are you renting or did you buy an apartment?
Just renting.
This is the one that I saw you in this video?
Yeah.
What's up with that bed that's like in the middle of the room behind another bed? It looks like a Japanese hotel or something.
Yeah, there's 3 beds.
And it's just curtains off?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
What do you use that bed for?
Maybe too much, you know.
Oh, you're enjoying life, huh?
I know. That's why I have 3 beds.
Ugh. When did you get in on Bitcoin?
It was about $12 a coin in 2011.
And how many coins did you buy that day?
I bought over 100 coins. And then I have even more now.
You have more than 100 coins now?
Way more.
Okay, so that's 100 Bitcoins at $12 a piece. That's something like thousands of dollars.
It's like about $1,200.
Okay. Well, I can't do that kind of math. How did you have $1,200 as a 12-year-old?
So my grandmother, she gave me a little over $1,000 for my scholarship fund, and I didn't put it towards my scholarship. So.
You blew it all on one thing.
I blew it all in Bitcoin, and I spent it like every day trying to get more after that.
Do you have a thumb drive on you that has it all?
If I had a thumb drive on me, I'd just get shot and murdered so fast.
Have there ever been like threats out on your life?
Oh, for sure.
Do you take them seriously or report them or anything?
Yeah. I have to be very careful. I have like security, and I'm super secure digitally. It's you know, you have to be.
I don't do any of it.
Yeah?
I sleep with my door open at night. I have no security. I want all of this on camera. My mom was heavily invested in bullion. Turns out it was a broth, not gold. Her portfolio was very diverse in chicken and beef stock. Get back to work, you old wackadoo. Explain to me, as if I were your grandmother, what cryptocurrency is.
Cryptocurrency is just like any other currency. At the technology level, it allows it so it can run self-sufficiently on its own.
How often do they introduce more coins into circulation?
There's these things called Bitcoin miners. Let's say Facebook didn't want to have servers, and then they paid you to run part of Facebook on your laptop. That's what Bitcoin does. So these people get paid for dedicating their computer space to running the Bitcoin network. So people have these entire server farms.
Hence what I'm trying to get into. Do you have any inside information? Like, people have to be cheating this. Nobody's regulating.
I mean,
How do you know when a dip's coming?
I'm completely innocent. But yeah, definitely a lot of other people do that.
Oh, this is great. This is a
Nothing
Wild
like
West.
a little Wall Street corruption, you know?
When is this thing going to collapse and be worth nothing? And you're going to go back to just a regular smelly teenager?
Never. I think cryptocurrency is absolutely here to stay forever. When is the dollar going to collapse and you're going to lose all your money?
Soon. No, I'm not. I'm invested overseas.
Okay,
Don't get ahead of yourself, kid. If Bitcoin went to zero right now, would you still be a millionaire?
No, but I'd still be okay.
You'd be okay.
I'd be okay. I'd be all right.
It'd be a hit.
Yeah, I mean, if all your real estate properties were burnt down, I mean, that would also kind of suck.
It's more about the land. I'll rebuild. Do you think it'll ever get back up to 20,000?
Like Bitcoin go back up past 20,000 for sure.
What about Snake Eyes? You think Snake Eyes will ever get up to 20,000?
Snake Eyes? Is that a coin?
What do you think about a Daniel Tosh coin, a Tosh.0 coin? You think that would work?
Tosh.coin?
Someone came up to me with that idea that worked here maybe 8 or 7 years ago, whole thing, and I completely ignored it.
Yeah?
Did I make a huge mistake?
Did you want to be a billionaire? I mean, yeah? Then you made a huge mistake.
I did, huh? That's kind of cool. You have any other get-rich-quick schemes?
So I've got a great multi-level marketing plan. I think you'll really like it.
I would love it.
Yeah.
What if I would get 6 or 7 people underneath me? Would I make money?
There you go.
Does your fake girlfriend just love you for your fake money?
Probably.
What is your backup plan that we all agree you will definitely need?
For Bitcoin?
Yes.
Yeah. I start businesses. I sold my company for Bitcoin, so like I'm pretty my
Did you go to college?
No, I dropped out of high school.
When did you drop out?
I was like 14, 15. As soon as I dropped out, I moved to Silicon Valley.
What kind of parents are these?
Amazing parents. I texted them, tracked my phone, all that.
Right, but
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to spend the night at other people's houses because my dad's like, "What's wrong with you? Why do you want to sleep with another kid?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then I just went to my room. Did you apply to any colleges?
No, I didn't even get my GED.
You should get your GED.
Yeah.
It's also very funny to be a millionaire and have a GED.
Is it?
I think so.
I feel like it's funnier to not have a GED.
No,
than
it's
be a
not.
millionaire.
I would respect your opinions more if you had a GED. Come on! We did it! We did it! We struck Bitcoin!
That's not how any of this works.
Sell!
Dumped Wife's Revenge is all about being fabulous. I hope to inspire you, I hope to give you wisdom, and I hope to show you how to have more fun in life, laugh about life, loosen up, let go, and come into my world of fabulousness. Come on!
Diane, you old wombat, get over here. I've been lurking your Instagram for years.
Are you a stalker?
Well, thank you so much for coming here. It's so great to finally have another rich person on this show. You would not believe the pores I'm forced to slum it with.
Oh, I love your artwork.
They're done by Terry Richardson. He's a horrible human, but damn does he bring the sexy out of me. I like to separate the artist from the assaultist. First of all, lovely accent. Where are you from?
I am from Australia, Perth.
How's the exchange rate right now?
Really bad. We'd be lucky to be 70 cents against
You know what that is? That's the Trump factor. Who's sick of winning? What's with the clicking and the snapping?
I didn't even realise I was doing it. And in that Vogue article, she said it's like I'm going, come on, giddy up with life.
Were you surprised that Vogue came a-calling?
I can't believe it.
And that's the Vogue. That's not like Perth's edition of Vogue.
This is New York.
And did that boost your profile immediately?
Absolutely. I got about another 4,000 followers overnight.
What made you start Dumped Wife's Revenge?
I was dumped for the younger woman after 26 years of marriage.
The second marriage.
Second marriage.
What about the first marriage?
He actually also left me for the younger woman. I am down on Eagle Bay having the time of my life doing a fabulous photo shoot.
Are you filthy rich?
I'm filthy rich in life.
But also with money. Is there a good way for poor women to flex on their exes?
Exactly the same as what I do. The best revenge is not against your ex. The best revenge is to go, F you, life. I'm going to be fabulous no matter what you dump on me.
I've seen you jump in a video or two.
Love jumping.
Well, yeah, but you're not getting very high off the ground.
No, but you put it in slow motion and it looks like you're really getting up like 20 feet off the ground.
What do your exes miss the most about you?
I wouldn't have a clue.
There's not one thing like, oh, I bet they miss that.
Next question.
How young of a man would you go?
Well, it's only young men who ask me out. Men my age or older, don't ask me out.
Would you date a 25-year-old man?
No way.
No? Okay, what about 35?
No, stop it. No.
Just sexual.
No.
I feel like that you're not giving a 35-year-old man a chance that wants to prove his worth. Is sex a big part of your life?
Of course. It's part of everybody's life.
You ever had sex on the beach? Man, it's not as good as advertised. You really need to have an extra large blanket. Would you like to get married just to dump a husband just so you could be on the other side of it?
Absolutely not. No way.
I'll be honest with you, it was a very basic instinct moment when you did the double cross there. That would be a power move if you did that during this interview. Like, just, I don't know, right to that camera, like, hello. Did you know who I was?
Are you going to be upset if I said no?
Not at all. In the history of our show, you were the first person to pay for their own travel.
Really?
Of course, nobody that comes on the show has money.
The reason?
The reason is you don't want to slum it with the f***ing cattle in the back of the plane.
No, but I've got to tell you what happened. I was sitting in the room this morning. The guy came in and I had to sign the documents and it had date of birth. And I said, look, dumped wife's revenge is part of being ageless. So I handed it back to him and he was in shock. So we're not going to pay you.
We're not paying her?
If I don't cut it, you can get someone else on.
How many more years can you be ageless?
Until I die.
Is the vagina ageless?
Absolutely.
How many photos of yourself do you have naked?
3 naked shots. It was an empowerment thing for myself. I was at this certain age. It was done very tastefully. And when I looked at it, I thought, oh, that is awesome. So I'm going to do a naked shot every year.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Will you text me some of these naked shots, just some selfies?
I don't sext.
It won't be sexting if I don't use it for anything sexual.
No, I don't do that.
Diane, we can't just sit around here drinking Sauvignon Blanc all day.
What?
What's the point of having a fabulous life if we can't rub it in everyone's poor faces? All right, do I have a surprise for you? I've set up the perfect photo shoot.
Love surprises.
Diane, you think the best revenge is living well, but here in America, we know the best revenge is revenge.
Are they my exes?
I don't want to get you legally implicated, but let's just say I kidnapped 2 guys who may or may not have dumped you for younger women, and I've been torturing the out of them for the past 4 days.
You're gonna go to jail.
Yes, but in the meantime, let's use my green screen to take photos in fabulous locations with them. This is Australian waterboarding. You just wet a board and crack them over the head.
That's not my ex.
I'm terribly sorry about this.
Peter.
Diane. If you want to know how it feels to sit on an elephant surrounded by beautiful girls, yes, it feels great. That is Yotta Life.
Spend a little time with Bastion Yotta, and you may find there's some pretty super feelings behind that Superman costume. He's a businessman, a life coach, a fellow who says he and his wife came from Germany to fulfill dreams of their own, to reach greatness.
Don't find yourself, create yourself. You can create yourself today as Superman and tomorrow as Batman. And in 3 days as Mickey Mouse. I want to show, hey, you can have a great lifestyle, but with a valuable message. You can have fun.
But some neighbors around here apparently have some serious feelings about the Yottas. This has been known as a party house in the past, sometimes rented by celebrities. Some neighbors tell me parties are poured out onto the streets.
Everything is possible, and if it's a dream you had as a little child, it's never too late to make it come true.
I'm here in the Hollywood Hills to go undercover to see if they'll accept me into their life coaching classes. Hi, I'm Daniel. I'd like to move in.
Sorry, buddy, we don't accept male students. Yes?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm here to move in.
Another beautiful lady wants to learn the Yotta Life.
Come in and join us.
Thank you.
Let's go.
The disguise is working. Bastian, Maria, thank you for inviting me here.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Where are you from?
Born and raised in Germany, Munich.
Are you married?
We are not
Okay.
married, but
Okay.
we realized that if you name a girl your girlfriend, it's nothing worse in LA. It has no value. So I name her my wife, and so it's just to protect our relationship. But
I name her my wife too.
that's good. Yeah.
Are you in an open relationship?
No, closed. So
Closed.
closed.
Yes.
Yeah, very closed.
How's that work with so many beautiful women around?
If you are in a close relationship and you have the most beautiful wife in the world, I don't care about other girls.
All right. Do people still want you out of here? Because there's people complaining about the parties and all the stuff.
In the last 4 years, he has received 96 calls to police.
I heard about the complaints. I never met a person in real who was complaining.
Well, that's because everybody in Los Angeles is fake. They're nice to your face.
Yeah.
How many months have you been here?
We moved to LA December 2014.
What's the rent here?
35,000 a month. Yeah, I must work hard for that.
What did you do for a living? Besides just being good looking.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I have a couple of companies. So what I do, I make ideas happen.
What's your net worth?
My goal is to bring my net worth over 1 billion in the next 2 years.
Next 2 years, over 1 billion.
Yes.
Explain to me what Yotta stands for.
Yotta is the highest in the metric system. It starts with kilo, 1000, mega, 10 to the power 6, and Yotta is the highest in the metric system, what means live your life at your fullest potential.
I don't understand it at all. Why don't you teach men?
I don't want fat, ugly guys lying around.
You don't have to point, but I know what you're saying.
I love to be surrounded by beautiful girls, so it makes fun. We have fun.
You like to be surrounded by people?
Yes, I love it. So
What's the clothing policy in the pool? Is nudity encouraged?
No, they all wear a bikini.
all wear bikini, yeah.
Very tasteful.
You have to always be classy and
Speaking of classy, a lot of the Instagram photos always like showing your butt.
Do you know the story of the butt?
No?
I tell you.
I want to hear the story of the butt.
We have been together for 2 weeks. And we have been in the bedroom, and she was dancing and showed me her body. And I said, well, Maria, can you do me one favor? Please turn off the light because it looks so ugly. And she
Yes.
was really like,
it's
what? I said, okay, I show you something. And I switched on all lights and made a pic of her butt.
Why did your ass look so bad?
She never worked out.
never.
Just do for 4 weeks what I'm telling you. Eat clean, drink water, protein, work out. And after 4 weeks, we did the same pic.
What's the best piece of advice you can give someone who's trying to live the Yotta life?
3 things. First, what means your personal Yotta life? Figure it out. Create an on detail version of your perfect life. Second thing, make it happen. And don't be afraid to fail. Make yourself believe that it's possible.
Okay?
And the third thing, start now. Now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next. Start now. Now.
Yeah, I like to put things off.
Danielle, are you ready to meet the Yotta girls?
Hello, hi, how are you?
Oh, you're poking me. What is
Sorry, that is my tampon. It must be slipping out.
Shooting women with my bow and arrows. It's my favorite trust exercise.
That didn't hurt because I don't have a penis, Maria.
Danielle would be much prettier if she didn't have such a hairy face.
Danielle, you want to have some sushi?
I would love to.
But we eat it only the traditional way of sexy nude models.
That is lovely. Let me just get a little soy sauce here. And fill that up. There we go. Do a little wasabi. Here we go. And mix that up. There we go. Dip, 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 dip.
I'm absolutely not threatened by Danielle, so I've seen that Bastian checked her out, but she has absolutely no ass. She needs to work out.
What's the best exercise I can do for a stronger pussy? Because again, I'm a woman, not a guy.
But you must feel the pressure here. Do you feel it?
I do.
No, press harder.
That's as hard as I can press.
You can take a money bath.
Oh, okay. You're gonna need a real bath. You should really consider switching to plastic.
And now say out loud, I am a perfect woman.
I am a perfect woman.
Say it louder.
I am a perfect woman.
With a little training and a huge breast augmentation, Danielle can go on to do great things.
Wow!
What did I learn about Yotta life? Well, it's almost definitely an excuse to trick some sevens into thinking you're hot shit, and I couldn't be more down. So I quit my job at Vice and decided to remain at the Yotta Mansion forever.